Yeah, we're gonna be watching out for it as we get Amy's app for our map to look for in this semifinal. Folks, if you have a little bit of time in chat, I'm pretty sure Vodible just added it. You can go vote for him in a hot pocket voting poll for him to, I think, get some money for them. He told us very
An
fast. Match Gate
ambassador.
Ball, an ambassador for Hot Pocket would be absolutely crazy. He might have told us that he would put on more events for Omega Strikers if he gets it, and pay to staff for that as well. So it's incredible things to vote for. Vote for Vodible. Check it out in the chat. I'm sure he's already put a link in there, a commands that you can go check it out. Match Gate Ball. Let's take a look at what we got for these drafts.
What we got, we saw the bans come through. We saw the Asher getting banned away from Mirrormeg, and the Dubu out of the hands of Caleb, aka You Already Lose. Gonna instead be going for that Vice. Big damage on both sides. Vaughn actually coming with a very interesting pick on the Luna. Gonna be interesting having big damage coming through in this semifinal match of Primetime Tuesday 7 for a good portion of these marbles. Gold barriers already going down, and Seymour. This is not the start you want to see if you're on the side of S.A.D.B.O.I.S.
No, it's not the start at all. You don't even get the Luna goalie for Vaughn. You get the Vice goalie for You Already Lose like you'd expect. So Vaughn now looking to cover a lot of area here with the Luna. Looking to get a gold barrier back, and he will. Net's open now for the side of Oshi. Koreflip. Bells puts on the pressure, smacks it in as Rasmus, and first goal's on board for S.A.D.B.O.I.S.
Bells is going to be the champion of the core control on that Rasmus. Going to be using all of the abilities to make sure that they can stuff that thing in. Maybe use that Death's Touch, that hook, to try and keep these players down. Using that center hole on the Imy's app, which can be used to KO some unsuspecting opponents. Hopefully, we're not going to be seeing too many of those. These players are very smart and very aware of what could happen, but both goal barriers are down now.
Yeah, you really saw the early KO there from the Luna. Vaughn going down early, not really transitioned into anything from Oshi. Koreflip. The net is open for both sides, and Oshi have some great pressure here, but YAL with the save on the goal line keeps things alive for the second round. Shot from Vaughn down range, saved by Merchant off the Koreflip. Keeps the play alive. Bells' turn, the Supernova. Players just going back and forth. The Fury's not even going to put it in yet. This is incredible. Magic Gate Ball. Finally, they put it in. It's Mirrormeg to stuff it through the dash. Well, what a rally we just saw.
That was an incredible volley. You Already Lose, pulling out some insane tech, dodging that fiery flurry from Mirrormeg and trying to swipe that one away. Unfortunately, going to get turned around right back on and get stuffed. But these are the kinds of plays that You Already Lose is capable of, even on something with not as many tools as some other goalies, like the Dubu, right? The Vice can be a little bit dangerous, a little bit precarious, not going to have the best defensive options. But if you can have a pilot that knows exactly what options can be used and how to use them, it's a very impressive sight to see. Unfortunately, going to get swept away right there.
Yeah, you look at Mirrormeg throughout that whole, those two last volleys that we did see. The pressure that you're putting onto You Already Lose when you're already forcing this Vice goalie to make those goal line saves. I think this Juliet pick was a really well thought out draft for the side of Oshi. Koreflip as they go up in this side of the set. You do see Kashikoma gonna pass it out to himself. The Death Touch KO from Vaughn. Bells now in control. Then Supernova's gonna save again for Merchant, but the pass out. Bells flips it in. Tie game here in set one.
That whirl around definitely coming through. This is, the power that we see from Bell is going to be trying to keep these brawlers down, right? When you're playing a double brawler comp, you expect to be able to put on the pressure and keep these KOs, but just one wrong move, because these brawlers have to stand so close to the side sometimes, have to stand, in very, very different positions, can be at the mercy of those quick KO options.
Oh, Mirrormeg! The combo for Juliet right for the net, and You Already Lose no matter how much. This goalie is playing incredible for S.A.D.B.O.I.S. This Mirrormeg Juliet looking to be quite the issue in front of it. We get carousel priority for Oshi. Koreflip and first pick for the Vice.
Oh, that's such a big pick too. Having the twin drive means that, like we talked about the defensive options, that's going to give you just one more tool to completely shut down the core. I think another thing we didn't talk about much was the difference in the opening draft. The Awakenings were Big Fish and Glass Cannon, right? And all of the players on S.A.D.B.O.I.S picked Glass Cannon to go for that speedy kind of more core control style, and Big
Yeah.
Fish on the two brawlers. Overall, a really good draft, I think, this time around, as well as the additional awakenings from the members of Oshi or Koreflip. It seems like they know exactly what they want to do, and they're going to be abusing it.
It is, and look at that, another KO for Mirameg. Supernova from YAL going to be stopped and intercepted by Kashinokoma. You do see the three-player offense from Oshi Koreflip trying to put this first goal in. Vaughn for the respawn. It just in time to get another save. But can you put the offense on now? If you are the side of S.A.D.B.O.I.S, Vaughn takes the shot on. Right in front is Merchant. Bells trying to take control. Finds the orb in front as well. Oh, pass there from Vaughn. Going to receive for Bells. Just playing on that offensive side. Merchant blinks forward. Tries to play that three-player offense, but has to worry about Bells. Still the pass back from the death touch. Puts one in a nice angle. Top side of the net. Bells strikes first.
Maybe it was a little bit of hesitation on the side of Oshi Koreflip. They had a really good opportunity, an opening KO, and a solid, even though they had the goal barrier down, they were able to keep up the offensive pressure, which is what you'd expect from teams of this caliber. Very good evade from Vaughn to dodge that Juliet dash punch. But overall, you'd expect them to be able to convert that, but unfortunately not going to be able to find it. Maybe they're just getting a little bit stuck, a little bit tangled in the weeds of all the pressure that's going to come out from S.A.D.B.O.I.S.
And you're going to have to detangle those weeds if you do want to take this win against a very hot team like S.A.D.B.O.I.S. When Mirameg's playing this Juliet like he is, I mean, it's the shining star for Oshi Koreflip at the moment, alongside some amazing goaltending from Merchant. What a game we're seeing right now from Oshi Koreflip, coming off in a big win.
That is a very big win, right? They just need to keep this momentum going, right? And if they can pull off this kind of upset, it's going to be huge. Unfortunately, a couple of players are going to end up upset from that. Vaughn trying to swing this one in with the booster rocket, not going to find it. Bell's going to try and get that one away, not going to be able to. Merchant, absolutely precise defending, and both of these players are back online, Seymour.
Incredible goaltending from Merchant. A 1v3 and gets the job done. This Vice doing the absolute most, but when it comes down to it, the pressure from S.A.D.B.O.I.S prevails. Vaughn, Bells, they finally put that passing play together. The wide open net is going to be the second goal for S.A.D.B.O.I.S looking to tie up the series.
You already lose also going with that cast to last, which is going to be really important for the Vice, because that stun on that ability, on the Thunderstruck, is a buff, a debuff. So that stun is going to last so much longer. It's going to put so much more offensive presence in Caleb's hands. Unfortunately, the hands of Oshi Koreflip are tied as this set gets through. Vaughn hit him with the emo, finally scoring that first goal of his, and definitely feeling good on this one.
The overpowering Luna flexing on the gameplay right there, Magic 8 Ball. I love that change-up, too, from Vaughn, who's been playing very passive, I'd say, just trying to, I guess, finesse some goals with this Luna. Right there, plays side by side with Bells to stuff that last goal in and tie us up the series.
Oh, missile propulsion for Vaughn is going to be so much more damage. Right, if you're on the side of Oshi Koreflip, you're going to want to try and be the players with the more damage, right? But Stagger Swagger and Missile Propulsion means that not only is your damage going to be negated on the Rasmus, but you're going to be taking a lot more from both the Vice with the heavy impact and the Missile Propulsion. So, you have to be a little bit more careful. It's going to be a lot scarier as Bells already showing what they can do with these new awakenings.
Almost perfect transition into the set. You do see the Supernova from both sides. Merchant almost opening up the goal barrier for the side of S.A.D.B.O.I.S. Early KO there on Devon. Now a chance for Mirameg to open up this net. You will. Vaughn's back up. Kashinokoma with Mirameg. All three players going to be up. Merchant TP's back. Pass over to Mirameg. Almost a KO there. Bells. Vaughn. Net's open. You already lose. Pass it up over to Kashinokoma. Fires it right down the middle. Mirror with the angle. The Juliet puts it in.
Oh, that's the issue with these kind of more stationary, long-range goalies is once that goal barrier opens, a lot of their power loses its luster, and all you need to do is get one good cross-up for that goal to go in. Bells really did a good job of trying to come back and defend during that last volley, but was not able to be enough. They just had too many players crashing the boards, and that's all they needed to do. Oh, speaking of crashing the boards!
No way. What a whiplash from Bells. The pass, the self-pass with the death touch from Kashikoma, and a right read from Bells just to step up and win that strike war. Incredible plays there. Merchant with the early Thunderstruck. Supernova trying to look for the KO into Vaughn. Net's not going to be open right away. In fact, you do see the KO onto both the Juliet and now the Vice. Kashikoma, do as much as you want. You're not winning that one out.
A beautifully placed special from Vaughn to send that goalie back into their own net. Hit the white of it and then fall. So tough to deal with if you're on the side of Oshi Koreflip. This is the kind of, like Saya was talking about in that last set, the very, very aggressive playstyles, the very damage-heavy playstyles. Once you get these Awakenings online, it could just be so overwhelming to deal with. Look at that! I didn't even see the have the low stagger bar. All of a sudden, they were just evaporated.
Back online and activated the KO. It's the Onet. You already lose. Going to force that Vice out of play. Now Kashikoma forced to play this Rasmus goalie. And the Strike War winner, Bells himself, going to make sure that Kashikoma just cannot come alive so far in this game. It's back-to-back sets for S.A.D.B.O.I.S. Going to have the priority for that carousel once again for the Rasmus pick number 1. I see a couple that I want to see, but what's he's going to go for this one? To build different, that's what I would expect.
Yeah, no, definitely. Prize Fighter over 1-2 punch from the Juliet. Very interesting. Maybe trying to go for a more risk-reward kind of play style, saying, all right, I'm just going to try and get super far ahead and get early KOs. There are a lot of good Awakenings during this draft that, like, all of these players could have taken advantage of. It's a very interesting to see. Combined with Catalyst, though, and Mirrormeg's Quick Strike, maybe they'll be able to evade more.
Yeah, but I'm a little bit worried about that Prize Fighter Magic 8-Ball because Mirrormeg, I mean, that last set hardly even got to play. So if the KOs keep being as oppressive as they are, Mirrormeg might not even get any value out of it.
Right, and as soon as one player goes down and that goal barrier goes down, all of a sudden it's just a stray Merchant in the goal with a Juliet that has no real range to speak of. Yeah. And that's a goal that gets sent in by S.A.D.B.O.I.S. This is a very, very unfortunate time. If you're the Oshi Koreflip fan, they've got the idol, but it's not going to be doing too much work. It's a rough time to be.
This is a chance for Oshi Koreflip to really swing a little bit of momentum in their own favor if they can put this goal in, finesse a little bit. It's going to be pulled back from Bells, trying to keep Mirrormeg away from this core. Now up's going to be the Vaughn, but taken off the board by Mirrormeg. Pass over to Kashikoma. And finally, a goal's going to be put in by Oshi Koreflip, a much-needed goal to stunt the pressure of S.A.D.B.O.I.S.
Very much. Only one stack of Prize Fighter because Mirrormeg went down earlier. And already is just getting absolutely dumpstered on with all these abilities, right? But this is a good opportunity. Again, they just need to start getting these plays to pay off, getting these Awakenings to actually maintain their advantage. Look at Vaughn with the dribbling.
Yeah, passing to himself, but the KO from Mirrormeg is a double KO for this round. That Prize Fighter going to start to stack a little bit for this Juliet. And now on the advantage, it's going to be S.A.D.B.O.I.S. with the core in hand. You gotta be kidding me. That Bells dribbles to himself. The 1v1 versus Merchant beats him out by pure speed.
This is the Bells difference, Seymour. Just taking every single advantage and opportunity possible, even during a power play on his own team, and just getting every single goal that needs to be got. Just hitting the core in ways that you expect but can't do anything about. And this is why the S.A.D.B.O.I.S. are at the top.
This is why they're the team to beat here in Primetime Tuesday, number 7. Playing a striker down. Oshi no Koreflip try to stay alive now inside of the series. The strike back from Merchant. No more stagger. Mirmeg gonna be stunned by the power core in front of the net. The dash, the punch. Mirmeg takes care of YAL, puts the core in, and keeps the team alive.
Now hold on. This is Mirmeg with a fully stacked prize fighter. Big fish on both of your forwards. The Deadeye from Kashikoma, and just so many ways for this to go wrong for the members of S.A.D.B.O.I.S. One death touch, and that's going to be one player down on the side of S.A.D.B.O.I.S. Make that 2.
The double KO. Now the net's going to be open. Bell's going to have to respawn and do the most at the moment. Merchant has to pull back. Keep that goal barrier alive. Pass over to Kashikoma. Tries to look up to Meg. In front of the net. The core staying alive. The energy burst to take the KO. Holy smokes, Magic 8-Ball. I can't believe we're going to a set 5 from the way that these two teams have been playing. Oshi no Koreflip are maxing out their potential.
They are. They decided to come alive in this last set. And it is prime time on the board for Primetime Tuesday. Is going to be taken for Mirmeg. With Super Surge going to go to the side of You Already Lose, who's going to have a little bit more offense to deal with the members. As you saw, as long as You Already Lose in goal, anything can happen, right?
Yeah.
The way that it's just going up and down between the barriers, so insanity. Overall, though, I think it's a 1 draft for the members of Oshi no Koreflip.
It has to be at this point. I mean, the way that S.A.D.B.O.I.S have been playing, coming off of that second draft for themselves, they have been playing lights out, but at the end there, that small little burst from Mirmeg, and I feel like this whole series is make and break for Oshi no Koreflip off of Mirmeg's performance on this Juliet. KO'd right off the bat, so the prize fighter is going to be null and void now. Kashikoma trying to open up that net. You lose out onto the goalie. Merchant's going to be down. Vaughn now up to Bells. Net's going to be open. Things look a little bit dire for Oshi no Koreflip for the first rally here. And so it will be a first goal for Bells.
You know what's very interesting that I didn't see until now is that Vaughn is on the slick kicks instead of the pummelers, instead of the siphoning wand even. Trying to go for speed and core control because he trusts that his teammates can get those early plays. But that's You Already Lose, getting sucked into the black void.
You lose out on Mirmeg, but you get the trade onto the goalie. Now Mirmeg's going to be back up. Can you open up that goal barrier? You can. Merchant up to Mirmeg, looking for Kashikoma. You Already Lose, going to be back into the play. The pass out to the Juliet. The slide punch combo again from Mirmeg. Tie game in set 5. This is incredible.
And this is for finals. This is to determine who goes for the big money, right? Like, this is a very important set and an important match in an important game. That is Omega Strikers.
It's like a big moment for Oshi no Koreflip too, Magic 8-Ball, because taking down a team like S.A.D.B.O.I.S up for the, accomplishments that this team has seen, I mean, I'd be feeling on top of the world.
Yeah, I would too. The first, we're getting some info from production. This would be the first loss that S.A.D.B.O.I.S would have in a Primetime Tuesdays. That's insanity.
Prior to Grand Finals, I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of a note there from himself too.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Oshi no Koreflip looking to set history here in Primetime Tuesdays. Mirmeg's going to be off, but right now Merchant and Kashikoma are doing so much to keep the play alive. Merchant's going to blink out of danger. Has to TP back to work this goal, but not able to keep the play going. Bells finds the angle, puts S.A.D.B.O.I.S on match point.
That build different coming through, making that hook huge on the primary. And going to be turning that one to a goal. And this is a make or break, right? If these are where the nerves come through and where S.A.D.B.O.I.S can really put this one away. They have so much experience in these positions, in these tight sets where it really counts. Can Oshino Koreflip overcome not only nerves,
it's
but
open.
also the mountain in front of them? Because Vaughn is zooming forward, and You Already Lose is stuck in this goal with 3 players crashing down, and that's going to be a 5-point set to end this one off.
This is the distance. This is all the way. Rally 5 of set 5. Can Oshino Koreflip do it? That is the question. Right away, Mirameg's going to be brought off by the death touch. Merchant's going to have to play a little bit forward off of that one. Kashikoma trying to keep the pressure on for the team. Death touch the pass, trying to burn some time. 3 seconds on the respawn. Net's going to stay alive as the respawn for Mirameg's going to be back up into full strength. The side of Oshino Koreflip. Oh. Now in a 3 versus 3. Can you make this happen?
Yeah, oh, I can't believe Mirameg had a very good opportunity to get a KO, but got interrupted by You Already Lose, and then Bells turns around, gets the goal barrier, sinks one in to keep S.A.D.B.O.I.S grand final streak alive in Primetime Tuesdays. But oh my goodness, was it by the skin of their burned off teeth.
What a game we just saw. Holy. I mean, shout out to Oshino Koreflip for putting on an attempt like that, trying to take down S.A.D.B.O.I.S, but what a performance from S.A.D.B.O.I.S themselves.
12 goals.
12 KOs for Bells, 12 goals for Bells, 20k plus damage for all 3 members of S.A.D.B.O.I.S. I feel like most of that damage was on Mirameg himself.
Yeah, no, probably. Goodness gracious. What a showing, right, from both teams. Showing not only the power of the Vice goalie, not only the incredible strength that Erasmus can have, but the coordination that it takes to make it all work and how to break it down on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, what a performance too, though, from Oshino Koreflip. In the sense of just trying to grind out in front of your net, playing down a striker so many times, staying alive in the play, and then transitioning that into a late round goal. I don't want to, just put everything away for Oshino Koreflip just yet, Magic 8-Ball, because this is a team that I can't wait to see back in Primetime Tuesday. Hopefully another chance to take down these S.A.D.B.O.I.S once more in the future.
Oh, no, for sure they'll be coming back. I think that this team has definitely been on the up and coming, right?
Oh, yeah.
On the up and up. They're going to be back. They're going to be trying to make sure they can contend with the best. And they're going to make sure to make their names known. I can feel it. After this showing, they're going to be motivated. At least I hope so.
Well, that at least sets up one of our grand finalists for our Primetime Tuesday. S.A.D.B.O.I.S going to advance, waiting on the winner of Bounty Hunters versus NotQuest Esports. Going to be a tough matchup there for NotQuest Esports because that Bounty Hunters team has been, second to none right against S.A.D.B.O.I.S going toe-to-toe, I feel like, for these Primetime Tuesdays. But with the performance that we saw from that NotQuest Esports versus Quest Esports game, I wouldn't be surprised if that one's going a little bit to the distance itself.
Yeah, that's very impressive, right? We had a game that went super long. I can only imagine what is going on in the arena during that match, right? And all great players,
Right, yeah.
From Mystic to Daftgrass to the members of Bounty Hunters with Gumi and all of them. That's a powerhouse matchup if I ever did see one. They are the mitochondrias of the cells that is Omega Strikers.
Of course. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be it for you and I, Magic 8-Ball, when it comes to Primetime Tuesday. I'm pretty sure we got K-Bot and Mystic on for the grand finals. And
Right, Mystic, only if he loses.
And so it's hindering on something. Does that mean if he wins, if he's in the grand finals, I mean, you keep going? Magic?
Yeah, that mean I would keep going. So that's why I was like, oh, they're not even done yet. That's very interesting. That means that I don't know what's going to happen to me. So for the time being, we'll be right back, it sounds like.
Yeah, I mean, for the time being, I guess the future is in Mystic's hand for you, Magic 8-Ball, and for everybody watching at home waiting for that grand final. It's going to be one that you do not want to miss. You're watching Primetime Tuesday. A quick little break. We'll be back soon with that grand final action.